What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the latest earbuds by Soundcore, the Liberty 4NCs. Let's see if we can get that into focus here. There we go. First off, a huge shout out to Soundcore who reached out to the channel and supplied the earbuds for this review and unboxing. So you know what we do here. Let's get to it. All right, we are back in, and let's go ahead and dive into price and specs. You will be able to pick these up from Soundcore for 99 bucks. As always, I'll leave a link in the description on everywhere where you'll be able to pick these up. They do come in other colors. Right here, I have the light blue. I also have the black, but we're going to do the light blue for this video. They also come in navy blue, pastel pink, and white. So you got a nice wide variety of colors to choose from. As far as Bluetooth version, these rock Bluetooth 5.3 with supported codecs of SBC, AAC, and LDAC. Of course, when you go to noise canceling, they are now rocking an ANC 2.0, adjust noise cancel level according to the personal ear canal environment, which basically they say will cancel up to 98.5% of surrounding noise. We will definitely try that out or test that out when we do our ANC test. Of course, they also have two transparency modes, which is, I believe, a newer feature for the Soundcore earbuds. I may be wrong, but that's the first time I've heard of it. All right, moving on as we talk about battery life. The earbuds alone, with noise canceling turned off, you can get up to 10 hours of playback time. And if you include the case, with that, you'll get up to 50 hours. Now, with noise canceling turned on, you'll get up to 8 hours of playback time. And then when you include the case in that aspect, you'll get up to 40 hours of playback time. The case does support fast charging. You get 10 minutes, will give you 4 hours of playback time, and it also supports wireless charging there. As far as, excuse me, as far as water resistance, they are rated at IPX4. And then when we dive into special features, they support Google Fast Pair for Android devices. They are high-res audio certified, as we can see here. They have their custom 11mm dynamic driver, which I believe is one of the largest drivers I've seen on a set of earbuds. At least to my knowledge, I haven't seen any others since. If there are, leave it in the comments and I can check those earbuds out. They do have a personalized EQ through their Hear ID sound software. And there's 6 mics, 3 on each earbud for superior call quality. We'll be testing that out as well. And of course, you have your multi-point connectivity, and they have a 3D surround sound or spatial audio feature as well. And we'll be testing that as well. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and get these unboxed. Let's go ahead and dive in. Again, huge shout out to Soundcore for reaching out to the channel and providing these earbuds for this unboxing and review. Get this, all right. Trying to keep some things pristine. All right, let's go ahead. All right, we got the box. We'll set that off to the side there. All right, of course, we have the earbuds here. We'll look at them later. We'll see what else is in this box here. That off. All right. I like the fact that they have these pull tabs. I don't know. I like that. It makes it easier to get them out the box. I really enjoy that. All right. So we got our quick start guide and safety information for the earbuds. All right. Inside here, we've got our USB-A to USB-C cable. Let's see how the length of that. Let's check that out. All right. Kind of a small one. They're basic. All right, we got that. And let's go ahead and dive in again. Grab one of them tabs. Up the tab, pull the whole thing out. Okay. So now we got ear tips in here. You got 3 different sizes. Looks like you got a extra small, small, and large. Now said the medium is on the earbuds themselves or on it in the case. But I like how they color match. Very nice, but you cannot pull them out as if like a casing or something. They are embedded into the bottom of this packaging. So hands off to that. Well, that's pretty good. Saves on packaging, I guess. And that's just it. So this is what we have in the box for the unboxing here. What we're going to do, I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and we're going to go take a look at the case and earbuds. Stay with me. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Let's peel off the wrapping here. And as you can see, we have the case. Very nice matte with the gloss and logo here. Kind of a beefy, chunky little head case. Compact but thick. Got your USB-C charging port here. And of course, you got your charging light inside the push button to release. I'm a fan of the sliding ones of the previous versions, but this is a very nice one. You just got to make sure you have proper finger placement, because if you do it like this, you try to press, obviously, it's not going to open. Again, let's go ahead and pop these open. I like the way it presents, though. I have to give it that. The presentation, once it pops open, bam, I like the way that looks. Okay, so, man, let's go ahead and take a look at the earbuds themselves. See, I had my finger covering the lid, so it didn't do it. All right, so here we go. All right, as you can see, you got the glowing inside here. Presentation is everything. I like the way Soundcore is stepping up there. Let's go ahead and pull one of these guys out. Take a look. Stem style, very similar to previous units, but still a nice clean look. Matte with the excuse me, with the gloss logo and brand name here on the stem. This portion up here is where your touch sensitive area, where you can do your touch controls. Very nicely done. Of course, we got the gloss backing here. This portion obviously sits inside the ear well with your ear tip. Very nice, very clean looking. I just like the way this sets up. I like it, very light in the hand. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it, which is a very good thing, especially for a stem style earbud. And of course, I would say a medium length stem with your noise canceling mic and your well, actually your mic for phone calls and noise cancel. I think that's a dual function there. Very nicely done. Got your contact, your gold contacts here for charging, and of course your in-ear. Well, actually another mic here and your in-ear sensor also. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these in the ear and see how they look. All right, here we go. Let me get that out the way. This is how they look in the ear. Doesn't take up all the ear well, but sits nice and comfortably right behind the conjure. You're really literally not touching it. The stem goes just above it. It fits right in this portion here perfectly. Feels really good in the ear. Very light feel. I more likely will switch out the ear tips to spin fit, but even with the medium-sized ear tip in, they feel good. They really do. So very nice and comfortable in the ear. That's always a plus in my book. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and take get these guys paired up into the app, and we'll walk through it and see if there's any changes there. Stay with me. All right, real quick, I went to go ahead and pair them up, and bam, Google Fast Pair is working. Recognize them as soon as I took off the contact tape, closed it, opened it back up. They go into pairing immediately, and here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and get these connected, and then we're gonna keep it moving and check out the app. All right, we are back in. We've got the Liberty 4 NCs paired up, and on the phone, obviously, we are in the app. As you can see here, you got the picture of the earbuds with their name underneath and respective battery levels for both left-right earbuds as well as the case. And here you got your ambient sounds. You got transparency mode. Of course, you got adaptive noise canceling, and then you can also switch on wind noise reduction. Let's jump into adaptive noise canceling here. You can set it to adaptive environmental detection. You can have that on. What is environmental detection? It enables audio will mute for 2 seconds for the earbuds to detect and adjust to your external environment. Basically, it will change your level of noise canceling based on where you are. Environmental detection detects external and in-ear sounds in real time and adjusts noise reduction levels for optimal performance. No data is stored. So basically, you can go ahead. It will automatically do it for you, but nothing is stored. So that way, it will always be a fresh setup every time, no matter where you are. Okay, and then of course you can listen to the tone if you want to. All right, so you can go ahead and turn that off and on. Of course, we will test that out later on. Of course, you have your manual mode where you can turn up or down the noise canceling. This is a new feature inside the app, and I really like it. Okay, and then of course you got your transparency modes. You've got airplane. You got your commute with the train, bus, or car. So you do have options there. Will dial up and down your transparency mode, which is again a new feature. Very cool. I like to see how they added that. Let's see. I would probably go with manual mode and just turn it all the way up. But we will do an ANC test here later on in the video, and we'll play with everything. All right. So now moving on, you've got your sound effects. Now this is your classic Soundcore sound effects with some caveats. You got your 3D sound or your surround sound or spatial audio or whatever you want to call it. All right. You can turn that off and on. You've got your Hear ID sound. You do a test and create your own personalized sound setting. Then, of course, you got the default EQ, your presets here. The gang of presets that Soundcore gives you. So you'll find your perfect setting, or you should find your perfect setting in here somewhere. Then, of course, you got your custom EQ, where you could go in and go hard and create your own sound profile, and then you can go ahead and rock with this one. I'm just, me, I gotta have a V shape, but boom, right there. And then you can go ahead and save that if you like. And let me go ahead and save that real quick, because that's probably about as close as I'm going to get to what I want. Let's see. I don't want, nope. All right, now give me the can. Sorry about this. I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick. All right, we done. All right, we got that. All right, I went ahead and just wanted to go ahead and do that real quick. All right, let's go ahead and jump out. You got safe volume. Now this here, you can pretty much set your limit or how high you want your volume to be. Right now, you got your decibel readings right now is at 0 here because it's pretty quiet right now. But if you're in different settings or different locations where decibels are higher or lower, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can set the limit here. It will reduce the headphone audio level according to the limit that you set. So you can go ahead and set it how you want and then lock it in. So right now, if I do it now, it's set to 90 decibels. So I will not get to 100, but it will stop there. So it's pretty cool. I had always set mine for real time. I don't, if I would use it. All right. And then, of course, you got your controls, which we will walk through later on here in the video. You got controls for left and right, and they are touch controls. So you will be able to touch the touchpad here, right up here in the D area, and you can go ahead and fix them up how you like. We will walk through those later on as well. All right. So then what you want to do, we go up here to the gear. And of course, here you got some more features. You've got play and pause. That's, always have that turned on. You got gaming mode. You can turn that on. That gives you that low latency for playing games and also watching videos. I usually keep that on. Sound leak compensation. Now, this here is a new one. It will basically detect if you're getting sound leakage when you have the earbuds in, and it will compensate accordingly. And that way you'll get the more immersive sound. I'm going to turn that on because I think that's a very important feature for me, to be honest, because sometimes my wife can hear other earbuds. Not too many. I think it was the Opera 05s that she said she could hear me with. But I think that was because I had a smaller ear tip on it. But once I changed that, that thing changed. But still, great feature to have. All right, then you got your tone prompts, for touch tones and wearing tones. Yep, you got that turned on. You got your sound mode. This is where you go into, you can select LDAC or combine audio, or for your AAC and SBC, you can combine audio and connection quality here. LDAC, of course, you got connection and limitations and everything like that if you use that. All right. We'll test all that out as well. You got your dual connections. We'll test that. Make sure that's working properly. And then, of course, you got a fit test. And then you got your auto power off. I have it all. It's set for 30 minutes. I'm going to put mine for 20. Up. All right. And then we'll go ahead and you got your find my device or find device. So if you lose an earbud, you can go ahead and locate it. Firmware update. I already checked this when I paired up to the app. We are currently up to date, so we're good there. Then of course you got your help and feedback and quick start guide. So again, some of the same things as always in the Soundcore app with some couple caveats, some new stuff added on. I'm really liking where we're at with these. So what we want to do next is we're going to go ahead and jump in and do some testing and see how these things fare. Stay with me. All right, here we are with the noise canceling test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. We are walking around. We've got traffic, some good ambient sound. We also got some wind. So we got a good little test bed here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. Let me go ahead and pull my phone out. Pull the app up. You can see here, we are currently in transparency mode. But I'm turned on wind noise reduction to help out. So what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead and we're going to flip it into noise canceling mode. All right, noise canceling is officially turned on, and along with wind noise reduction. And I have to say, it got considerably quiet. Now we got some more traffic coming our way. Let's see what we got. Okay. Pretty good noise canceling on these. All right, I still hear a little bleed in with the, from the ambient sound. As far as the cars go, I cannot hear the wind at all. I feel it blowing, but I can't hear it. Again, I am using the larger ear tips. I did switch those out just so I can make sure I get a good seal and fit. That one had a pretty big muffler. I could barely hear that one. Again, very good noise canceling for these ones. I definitely would give these guys an approval. And again, this is strictly noise canceling. This has nothing to do with audio, just strictly the strength of the ANC on the earbuds. And I have to say they're doing a pretty good job. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. Not bad at all. All right, we're back in, and first thing we're going to test is the wireless charging. Brought out the wireless charger here. We'll go ahead and set this up. As you can see, the charging indicator is lighting up, is flashing. The light on the wireless charger is also lit, so wireless charging does work with these earbuds, with the case rather. Staple with all apps, or just about all earbuds these days. Both. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. What we're going to test now is the multi-point connectivity for the earbuds rather. We already got it paired up and into the phone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get it paired up and onto the S8 Ultra here, or get started. First thing we want to do is we'll go in. We'll make sure that we're in. We're not in LDAC rather, because with these earbuds you can use LDAC, but you cannot use multi-point connectivity. So we're making sure that we have it where we can use multi-point. All right. So we go into dual connection. We make sure it's there, and we'll go in down here at the bottom now. It gives you options to connect new device. So what we want to do is we'll go ahead and do that. Let me see. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna make sure Bluetooth is turned on. Basically tells us the information on how to do it. We're gonna scan. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like there it is. All right. We got the Google pop-up, the Google Fast Pair rather. So we can go ahead and connect. We're gonna go ahead and do setup. All right, and boom, we are in. Let's go ahead and, all right. So now it named it Ron Soundcore Liberty NCs here on the tablet. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead, we clear this out. We'll go into, where's my app here? Gotta add it to it. My bad, guys and girls. Gotta find my app. There it is. All right, so we're gonna add this device to it. All right, ran into a little bit of issue with the app, but we did get it to connect. So as you can see, we got it connected here to the phone as well as to the tablet. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put these in, and we're going to test it out. All right, we got them both in. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and excuse me, we're going to go ahead and get into one of my videos on both of these. You know, copyrights and everything. Not trying to get them. All right, we'll check out the latest one. All right. All right, so now we got the same video on both devices. We're going to start with the phone. All right. Got audio in the phone. All right. Now we'll go ahead and switch over to the tablet. All right. Got audio out of the tablet. Now let's see what happens if we switch back over to the phone. All right. So what happens is they do not auto switch. So you literally have to physically pause your first device to activate the second device. All right. So if you're listening to this, again, if you're watching video or listening to audio on the tablet or your second device, and you want to check out something on your first device, you have to pause it to switch over and go into the your primary device or your first device, and vice versa. So hopefully in an update, firmware update, they can go ahead and change that or fix that. Give us an update where it will do the auto switching. That would be excellent. But still, multi-point connection on these earbuds. Again, no triple device connection setup, and you cannot use LDAC when in multi-point. All right, let's continue. All right, next thing we're going to test is the touch controls. As you can see, I'm using my phone as my cheat sheet. As you can see, the left earbud, I have it set for single tap, will give me play pause. Double tap will give me previous track. Triple tap will give me ambient sound cycle through. And then tap and hold will give me the long, give me my assistant. While on the right, we've got same thing for the double tap, single tap, and triple tap. But I also doubled up on the ambient sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that here in a little bit. But right now, we want to go ahead and just give it a test. So we got one of my videos up. Let's go ahead and use that for sound. All right, on the left earbud, single tap. All right, paused it. Tap it again. Play, pause works. Same thing with the right. All right, got it. Next, all right, play, pause does work. Double press on the left to go to the previous one. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Oops, I hit pause. Sorry about that. All right, went to the next one. Double tap on the left one, took me to the previous one. So we went to the next video and then the previous one. All right. So triple press, we're going to do ambient sound. All right. It did switch over. I did hear a chime. Let's do it again on the left one. Well, excuse me, that was the left one. Let's do it again on the right. All right. It changed it again. All right. Now long press on the left. Whoops, I hit that. Sorry. This thing's real sensitive. Long press got me into Bixby. So the voice assistant works. And if we go to the right one, long press, cycles through ambient noise. So let me go ahead and pause this. So all of your ambient touches work. How I have mine set up is a little goofy right now, but I'm going to go ahead and fine tune that. But touch controls do work on the earbuds. All right, let's continue. All right, we are back in for the sound test on these earbuds. Let me tighten it up a little bit. Tighten up that camera. All right, we got them in ears, paired up. To keep it 100, I did move up to the largest ear tip for this test, as well as other testing. So right now, we are in. Obviously, you can see we're in transparency mode. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to noise canceling mode, because that's how I like to listen to my music and all my audio, for that matter. Now, again, in another full disclosure moment, I did go through and I went into did the hearing ID test. So I did have that set up there. I do have a custom EQ setting, as you can see there. And I also went in and turned on LDAC. So that way we're getting everything we can out of the earbuds. What I'm going to do real quick, though, is we're going to go into our settings here. We're going to make sure that the phone itself is doing LDAC. I'm not even going to try to. We're just going to do it like this. All right. Let it find it itself. Right now it says it's AAC. So we're going to switch that over to LDAC. So now the codec is set to LDAC.
This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a private location.
Go ahead
This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a private location.
All right, we're going to be there. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and split this off. We're going to put up our music. All right, we're going to make sure that we are at our optimal listening level. All right, so let's go ahead and go down. I don't know why I'm not using my, where's my, trying to locate my list here. It's not giving it to me here. There we go. There's my list. I went right past it. All right, here we go. First song got to shoot. Old Money. Let's get it. Again, we're in LDAC. It tells us we're in LDAC here at the top. Sounding really, really good. Let's go into sound settings. Right now, we are in my preferred settings. And you got really good sound. Very nice. Vocals very clear. Piano is sounding nice and powerful, even though it's just a couple chords. All right, now we get in the string instruments in. Nice, wide open sound stage, sounding really good. All right, I think they got something with these 11mm drivers in these earbuds. I think they got something. All right, whoops, I hit pause on accident. Sorry about that. All right, now here we go. We're going to get the chorus in now. Again, bright sound, really nice. Let's go ahead and switch to my hearing ID setting. All right, now it sounds a little lower, but it's got a little bit more bass to it. Vocals are still clean and crisp, but I really do like it on my custom ID. I really like what I'm getting here. So we're going to stay on this one. All right. Again, got great sound. It sounds good with the Hear ID setting, but just a little dark, a little muffled, not as bright. Let's put it that way. Not as bright a sound, but you still got all the good stuff that you wanted out of it. Great, clear, crystal clear voice, vocals. You got the nice wide sound stage. But I prefer my EQ settings because I got, not only do I get all that, but I get a brighter sound. And of course, using the LDAC does that. And again, using the LDAC, you cannot use these in multi-point mode. You'll definitely have to turn that off in order to use multi-point when you got two devices and everything. But if you just run these with LDAC all the time, just turn it, don't even worry about it. Just turn it on and rock. All right, so let's go ahead and go into, our bass test. Let's hit it. Ooh. Okay. I like that sub bass start off. Bass is hitting on this. Okay. Again, I went up to the larger ear tip out of the box here. So we got a nice seal. All right, great bass. Nice vocals is clean, clear. That bass is hitting. Like that reverberating, that, oh, I love it. It's hitting, definitely hitting. Now again, these are 99 bucks. These things are hitting. I think they got something with this 11mm driver in there. I think they hit the sweet spot there. All right, let me get a little bit more. This was really good. Let me get a little bit more. Oh, that bass is hitting. Oh my goodness. Woo, okay. All right. Let's go ahead. That bass, oh my goodness. I love it. Let's go ahead and get into Going Home. Here we go. Kitty G. Again, nice that nice little bass rumble from the keyboards. And you got the drums. Here we go. Ooh, that saxophone is sounding real nice. Nice and nice crisp. Nice and sharp. I like it. This is how it should sound. Oh, man. Sounding fantastic. Ooh. Woo! And that high note hits like I wanted to. I love it. Nice piercing sound. Now we got the rest of the instruments coming in the back. Soundstage is nice and wide. Sounding fantastic. Oh, these are sounding great. Oh my goodness. I love it. You ever have the moments where you got your favorite song and you find a set of earbuds or headphones that just does the job, just that does it justice, basically, is what I'm looking for. I think these are one of them, to be honest. I think these are one of the ones, especially with this going home, and it just does it justice. I mean, you get the proper setting and your EQ and everything. For me, this is the proper setting for me, and it does it a whole world of justice. It just gives me everything I want out of this song. It's fantastic sounding. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get this all cleaned up, and then I'm going to come back with my final thoughts on the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on the new Liberty 4 NCs by Soundcore, and I have to admit, for $99, these guys are the truth. Let's go ahead and break it down. As far as app, they got one of the most in-depth apps out there as far as fit and feel. Very comfortable once you put them in the air. Very ergonomic fit. Never had didn't have any problem wearing them long term. And as far as noise canceling, I think it's living up to its. They're saying it's what it's saying here on the box, up to 98.5% reduction of noise. I can believe that with my noise test. Definitely. I mean, like I said, there was some bleed through, but other than that, very good noise canceling on these guys. Definitely stepping up their game in that venue. In that respective feature. They just keep improving. I love it. Just keep on doing what you're doing there. You're on the right track. And as far as overall sound, once you have your preferred setting, now granted, you do have Hear ID option, you do have the EQ option, you got the presets. But once you find the one that fits for you, these guys sound really, really good. Like I said with the Kenny G song, when you got your favorite song and you got a pair of earbuds that does it complete justice, once you have it set the way you like it, it's like the best sound ever. And I have to admit, the 4 NCs they're close to that. I mean, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, off camera, I went ahead and I listened to it again, and it just sounds so good with these earbuds. So Soundcore is definitely on track with these. I'm keeping it honest. Like I said, with the noise canceling, there was a slight bleed through, nothing serious. But again, that was a different situation where the car had like one of them crazy loud mufflers, and I mean, I would just take that and just throw that out if I was doing the testing, because that was a special situation there. But other than that, I'm going off on a rant. Sorry. The noise canceling on these has definitely improved, and nobody will be disappointed with the noise canceling on these, in my opinion. Okay. Again, huge shout out to Soundcore for reaching out to the channel and supplying these earbuds for testing and evaluating. I really appreciate it. Again, this has been the unboxing and review of the new Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds. $99. Definitely worth the price. I highly recommend at least giving them a shot. And if you like them, rock with them. If not, go ahead and return them. But I definitely recommend giving you shots, and you got a wide range of colors to choose from. All right, again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. Go ahead and hit the like button, and then hit the subscribe button and notification bell. That way you can join us and be notified when videos like this and others are released. I really can't wait to get these guys into a gauntlet series to see how they fare against other ones. This should be fun. Again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.